I would like to express our deepest gratitude to the World Bank for partnering with Ghana to build upon the progress we have achieved under the Global Program for Sustainability. The environment and natural resources, often referred to as natural capital, have been the primary drivers of Ghana's economic growth over the past 4 decades, providing significant benefits to our economy. As such, the sustainable management of natural capital is crucial for our country's present and future development. In recent years, we have witnessed a growing realization that our economic prosperity is intertwined with the health and resilience of our natural environment. The depletion of our natural resources and the degradation of our ecosystem pose not only ecological challenges, but also significant economic risk. It is imperative that we adopt a comprehensive approach that recognizes and accounts for the true value of nature in our decision-making processes. The government of Ghana's development agenda is centered around achieving macroeconomic development, climate resilience, and elevating our economy to a middle-income status. While we have made significant progress, we remain highly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Environmental sustainability, poverty reduction, and equitable social development are fundamental priorities in Ghana's development goals, as outlined in the Ghana Shared Growth and Development Agenda and the current Agenda for Jobs program. Since 2021, government has been implementing fiscal adjustment program that focus on revenue and expenditure rationalization as we explore more affordable financing options. This approach has been largely successful, with the fiscal deficit decreasing from 15% of GDP in 2020 to 11.4% of GDP in 2021. The deficit is projected to decline further to 7.4% of GDP by 2024, assuming other factors remain constant. These fiscal policies, combined with other measures to boost economic growth in the real sector, will help reduce debt to GDP ratio. Ladies and gentlemen, studies have shown that Ghana, like many other countries, is facing significant resource depletion and pollution issues. These problems come with substantial cost in terms of environmental degradation. Natural capital plays a significant role in the socio-economic development of a nation. However, the government of Ghana lacks detailed data on the contribution and value of our natural capital. As a result, natural assets such as land and forest and the ecosystem services they provide, such as water flow regulation, prevention of soil degradation, and climate regulation, are undervalued in our economic planning and decision-making processes. The full internalization of natural capital into various policy and decision processes is crucial for Ghana's transition to a more inclusive, sustainable, climate resilient, and green economy, but it has yet to be fully realized. Traditionally, countries like Ghana measure their economic performance using indicators such as GDP generated by the national accounts, which primarily focus on national savings and income while neglecting environmental depletion and pollution. A study conducted by the Institute of Statistical Service in 2016 revealed that natural resource depletion and pollution are growing problems. According to the 2021 Ministry of Finance Climate Finance Report, Ghana has allocated an average of 3.94% of its total expenditure to climate change over the past 5 years. That's from 2015 to 2020. It is often said that what is measured gets managed and what is valued gets measured. If we consider this statement to be true, then we cannot overemphasize the importance of data and information on the environment. In the light of this, the Ministry of Finance, in collaboration with the Environmental Protection Agency, has been working with relevant institutions over the past 5 years to institutionalize natural capital accounting in Ghana. In 2016, the EPA initiated a process to institutionalize NCA in Ghana under the Natural Resource and Environmental Governance Technical Assistance Program in partnership with the World Bank. It is crucial that efforts to strengthen the application and use of NCA based on the System of Environmental and Economic Accounting Framework for Ghana are firmly rooted in national institutional mechanisms. These mechanisms should drive the process and ensure sustained commitment to prioritizing the production of these accounts. Furthermore, the information generated through NCA should inform policy decisions at all levels. Ladies and gentlemen, the adoption of the NCA system is necessary because although substantial efforts have been made in the management of the environment and natural resources at the national, sectorial, and local levels, natural capital considerations have not been adequately incorporated into the existing national income accounting framework, such as the System of National Accounts and other national statistical economic indicators like GDP. And I'm happy that the government statistician has already announced that these are going to be factored in the next GDP figures. To address this gap, the World Bank is currently supporting government of Ghana in mainstreaming natural capital values and information into development dialogue and planning. Through the Global Partnership for Sustainability, a project has been implemented by the working group in collaboration with the World Bank consultant. Coordinators from the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, and the Ghana government statistician have guided this process to develop the adjusted macroeconomic indicators report for the Ministry of Finance. Ladies and gentlemen, the Natural Capital Accounting NCA program began in March 2022 and is scheduled to conclude in December 2024. The adjusted macroeconomic indicators provide a better understanding of Ghana's performance in terms of sustainable development compared to conventional indicators like gross national savings and GDP or GNI. The data and information derived from the natural capital accounts will inform policy and management decisions, particularly in the realm of sustainable biodiversity management, implementation and monitoring of sustainable development goals, and wealth accounting, among other areas. To effectively achieve the SDGs, we must comprehend the interdependencies and trade-offs between the economy and the environment. Natural capital accounts can support the delivery of the SDGs by ensuring that natural capital is integrated into planning and implementation processes at the national, sectorial, and local levels. Challenges, however. The path toward integrating natural capital accounting into our financial systems is not without challenges. We must address the data gaps, develop robust methodologies, and build institutional capacities to ensure the accuracy and reliability of our natural capital assessments. Collaborative efforts between academia, scientific institutions, and government bodies are essential in advancing our understanding of the economic value of the ecosystem services and developing standardized framework for natural capital accounting. The economic value of the ecosystem services cannot be underestimated, and as the Finance Ministry, it is our duty to recognize and account for it in our decision-making. Natural capital accounting provides transformative opportunity to balance economic growth with environmental sustainability. By factoring in the economic value of ecosystem services, we can avoid actions that may yield short-term gains but have long-term negative consequences for our environment and the economy. And the story of Dr. Mensah Abrampa scares me about his father's village. We must avoid such situations in the future in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the Ghana team and the World Bank experts for developing the Adjusted Macroeconomic Indicators report. This report provides valuable insights into Ghana's economic performance that go beyond the traditional indicators of gross national savings and gross domestic product. In closing, I would like to emphasize that the government is committed to implementing the recommendations from the ongoing NCA program in Ghana. These recommendations, as outlined in the Adjusted Macroeconomic Indicators report, have already influenced a wide range of policy reforms as we strive for sustainable GDP growth and effective natural resources management. Thank you all for your attention, and I wish you a fruitful discussion.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was Minister John Kuma.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.